Did you know the Atlanta police named Lil Baby in an arrest warrant for the passing of 2 individuals? As the local news would share,
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of 2 teen-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Lil Baby to come buy my tacos up.
This ultimately got the attention of Snoop Dogg, who would tweet, "First Young Thug, now Lil Baby being played by that Atlanta DA. Y'all Atlanta rappers be careful out there." As the official police report would go and read, the Atlanta Police Department is calling out Lil Baby, saying his actions led to the passing of 2 young individuals last summer. During a press conference on Wednesday, the Atlanta PD announced 7 arrests have been made in connection to the passing of Jakody Davis and Lamon Freeman. Major Ralph stated the incidents were a part of a gang war that started with an incident at Lil Baby's music video shoot last May, where 3 people were injured and 2 passed away, while strongly saying, and I quote, "This team will work relentlessly to hold you accountable," referring to Lil Baby.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamon Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
As Lil Baby recorded a music video on an ops block outside of a taco shop. However, the same lady that was featured on the news clip told the ops that Lil Baby was there. Posting on her Facebook, Lil Baby's at the taco shop 3 cars deep recording a music video, as the ops weren't even aware that he was there until that video went viral in the neighborhood.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking it. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it at Slapping Taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, cause you already know how we doing this Slapping Tacos, baby.
According to the police, the ops were not aware Lil Baby was there filming. It was her Facebook video that got the attention, making them all pull up with firearms, clearing the entire scene. But what's crazy is the feds are blaming Lil Baby and not the female that was recording the video. This then resulted in a viral tweet that shared, "The Atlanta DA wasn't successful getting Young Thug. Watch, she will now target Lil Baby and use him as an example for the rest of the rappers supplying gangs with fame, money, and items for street crimes." As the feds believe Lil Baby is supplying his gang in Atlanta with tons of money, firearms, and fame. But with the feds announcing the crime having Lil Baby involved, it answers a very important question the rap industry had, which is, why did Lil Baby close 4PF? Did you know right after Lil Baby's Wham album release, it was announced Lil Baby's new album Wham was a rushed release due to legal battles coming his way. Him closing 4PF was the first sign to this, as it was shared. Lil Baby reveals he ended his record label 4PF to avoid it being labeled as a street team, trying to cut any ties with any 4PF member that was likely committing serious street crimes.
First 4 pockets full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because it's all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police. It's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
As the feds already warned the public about Baby's involvement in all of Atlanta crimes on the news.
An in-depth investigation. Recent months, you've had 2 high-profile racketeering cases. There are going to be more. Over the next 60 days, you'll see 2 more.
But this is where DJ Akademiks would reveal everything, explaining the Atlanta DA Fani Willis has been placing a trap on many Atlanta rappers. As after Akademiks exposed the trap, it was then announced Lil Baby was arrested Monday night for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. He was then sent to the Clark County Detention Center, being held on a $5,000 bail.
I need 20 bands, call his number for me. Hey, security, the black guy, call his number for me. Locking me up for a but I got license. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good. I got a in my nuts. Check me good. You on the count? I got a in my nuts. Check me good. I got a. All right, y'all let me that car shoot myself in the head. Y'all.
However, it gets a lot deeper. Follow along, as only 8 months ago, Akademiks revealed on stream while showing the literal evidence file of Fort PF on the same RICO document that YSL was on.
I've heard 2 of them. Like, I've heard the 2 of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever, but these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
But now in present day, with the YSL trial being over, Akademiks was then able to finally reveal everything, as Lil Baby's recent arrest seemed like a warning for a massive RICO charge coming his way.
I'm gonna tell you some things that you're gonna have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fani Willis started targeting YSL, Fani Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, we got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Vaughn died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby was moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county state watch.
The Atlanta DA wasn't successful targeting Young Thug. It's likely she's going to be trying Lil Baby next, which would then turn out to be true, as his next arrest was a clear warning, as Lil Baby had one of the sketchiest arrests of all time, being pulled over for an illegal window tint to then being arrested for it.
Huh? Man, you know why I pull you over? These windows, they're tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me through my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They get my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh, yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
All right, they give me the ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you,
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen?
827.
You don't be want to have these. You gotta have tents in Atlanta. These folks crazy. I take a ticket and somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get the 10.
The body cam footage would end up corrupting, leaving many wonder what truly happened in the aftermath. Sources claim that officer who gave Lil Baby the ticket drove away. But when Lil Baby's name was being placed into the arrest system at the county jail, his name was then flagged, to which another officer nearby would go find Lil Baby on the same street, pull him over, then bring him into the county jail to sit in a holding cell for 8 hours. Why many people believe it's corrupt and it was a clear warning from the Atlanta DA was the arrest was never inputted into the document system at the county jail. They left it blank, making many wonder why they even brought him into jail. He had to fly his lawyer out on a private jet, leading into Lil Baby getting bailed out 8 hours later. As with all of the recent arrests, Lil Baby even claimed himself he feels like he's targeted, likely by a former best friend who snitched.
And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in front of you.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrant and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is why when Young Thug was released from jail, the two of them went right after Gunna. Young Thug tweeted, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats," with the name Wham referring to Lil Baby, who's been firm on dissing Gunna for snitching out of the YSL trial. Lil Baby responded on Instagram, "We should." But the following day, Thug would post another tweet as well as an Instagram video. He would first tweet, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you," getting the attention of Gunna and his brother. Gunna's brother would say, "Trust and believe the feeling is mutual," but it wasn't until later that night when Young Thug linked up with T.I., posting an Instagram story where Young Thug clearly says that he's home and that he did it the right way, sneak dissing Gunna.
Hey, man, what you got to tell these people?
Back. Back, Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey, man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my rap.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
Letting Gunna know that Thug did it the right way out. However, this is where the Atlanta DA is always 2 steps ahead. There's a huge issue with this dissing between Gunna, Young Thug, and Lil Baby. As pointed out by DJ Academics, the feds already predicted all of this happening, which is why they gave Thug the plea deal out of prison. It would be shared. Academics speaks on Young Thug getting released and says the stipulations are a setup for the court to put Young Thug back into jail, explaining how it's a setup for Thug to eventually fail. In his plea deal, he's not allowed to be beefing with anybody online or in real life. But the Atlanta DA also knew Lil Baby would take Young Thug's side in beef with Gunna, leading into the Atlanta DA getting both of them dissing Gunna at the exact same time, creating an online beef as well as anything that could get physical.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and his is doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about the game. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.